You're now tuned in with the Hip Hop Hermits. I'm Matt Black.
I'm Kid Gianni.
And I'm Zack Free.
Now, how you doing today, Zack Free?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm good.
How are you, Johnny?
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Okay.
All right, now tell the people what you do. Are you a rapper? Are you a singer? Are you a producer? Do you songwrite? What do you do?
I'm a singer and songwriter and producer.
Now, how did you get into this?
How do I get into music?
Yeah.
Like, my relationship with music is kind of weird. In that I grew up with music. Like, my mom's a musician. Both of them are really like avid music lovers, and so I grew up with music in my family. But I really didn't get into music until I was like, I think 10. The first song that ever got me, the song that made me fall in love with music, as weird as it might sound, is T-Pain's "I'm Sprung." I heard that thing on the radio, and that just made me fall in love.
Did you do the dance too, like the T-Pain dance?
No. No, but there was that, and then I started actually making music with a friend of mine. We were like 10. It was awful, so bad. Like, I would never listen to it, but it just kind of developed from there. That's when I started singing, and it just
dope.
Besides T-Pain, who else inspires you?
Who else inspires me? Oh wow. One of my favorite artists of all time is Kanye West. I think Kanye West is one of my biggest inspirations.
You like 808s and Heartbreak?
I do. I love 808s and Heartbreak. I think my favorite is Late Registration.
Cool. I just asked you that because he was singing on there.
Right, that's true.
I just
Absolutely.
wanted to know what you thought.
No, yeah. I think that a lot of people don't look at that as, especially when it came out, I think a lot of people were skeptical because of the auto-tune. People were like, no, that's not an authentic form of expression. But I think that the amount of emotion that Kanye West put into that album, I think he used auto-tune as a tool even. It added a whole nother depth to his music that I don't think would be possible without it. Because he's not a great singer, but he's a brilliant artist.
And you talk about Kanye putting emotion into your music. I've heard your music and it's very emotional. How hard is that for you to do?
It's tough. And especially over the past couple of years, I've kind of had spells where it's been really hard for me to write songs. And a lot of that is because the music that I write, I do like to put a lot of emotion to. So it takes a lot. I think sometimes it just takes a lot of time for me to be able to really conjure up words to match what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
In the past, you've sung about love. Are there any other topics you want to touch on?
Absolutely. I think love is a big one. Emotion is a big one. But I really do want to talk about things that, social issues, I think that are really important to me. And I'm planning on working on an album, and that's what I really want. I want the album to have a real social aspect to it.
Wow. Does the album have a title?
It does not.
Okay. Well, you know who to get that scoop.
Gets the exclusive, yeah.
But all right. So you're on this Welcome to the Ville tape. Why did you decide to be on the tape?
I think that it is a massively talented group of people. I think. I also, something that I've always wanted to do and wanted to do more is collaboration, because I think I work best in collaboration, just because I've always had trouble. I can make music, but I have trouble, getting through it.
Yeah.
Getting through to the end. So I think collaboration has always been good for me, and I think it's also the best music is collaboration. I think there's masterminds behind everything, but I think the best music is the work of a bunch of different minds coming together.
And you've collaborated with Andre and Angel so far on the Late Night track. Can you tell us about how that came together?
It was just kind of, I think it was kind of spur of the moment. Angel just texted me. We'd actually never worked together. We hadn't really even talked that much, and he was just like, hey, I heard your stuff on SoundCloud, and I have this track that I think you might be interested in. And so I went to his room. We just recorded in his dorm. And it came together really well.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, is this music thing something you want to take serious, or is it just a hobby?
I'm still not totally sure. I feel like I'm reaching that critical point where very soon I'm going to have to make that decision. But
please be a singer, by the way.
Thank you. Well, yeah. I think part of me really does want to do it as a career because I love it. Music is everything to me. So that's I think that I would be very happy doing it as a career. But I've never really sat down and thought about the logistics of it, and it's coming to the point where I think I need to do that. So I'm working on stuff, and hopefully if I can get this project together, this project will be my answer.
Dope. Well, where can people find you at on the internet? Like social media, SoundCloud, all of that.
Sure. I'm on SoundCloud at the Zack, spelled TheZACC, no spaces or anything. And on Facebook, I'm currently Zack, ZACC, but I'm going to change it to Zack Free.
Cool. And his music is free, so make sure you guys check it out. And yeah, this was the Hip Hop Hermits. Peace.